Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Is this on? Oh my gosh, I just streamed it for over a half hour and I didn't even know it wasn't on. 0 viewers, it says. Let's go over here. Oh crap, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Oh no. Logged in. It says I'm logged in. God, I don't even know. Shit. Ugh, 1 viewer. Oh, is it working now? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I had this thing running for almost 50 minutes. And I come over here to read it and it starts saying, hey, I guess he's not showing up. I've been running this stream forever. I thought that I didn't know it wasn't running to YouTube, so I just shut it down and turned it back on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And it said I was live, but it said no viewers. I just thought it was jacking me around like always. How are you, degenerate fish keeper? God, I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my gosh. Man, I had 500 viewers and I wasn't live. Psych. Psych, you ain't got no ice cream. So is everything up and running the way it's supposed to? Alright, well, he said sounds good, looks good. Alright, I guess what we'll do is we'll start over. Well, we got another tank to do anyway. So, anyways, welcome YouTube, welcome everyone. Sorry, I've been running my mouth for 48 minutes and I didn't know that it was not streaming. Said it was live, but oh well. So what we're doing here today is we're cleaning out some tanks, getting some hair algae out, and I just did this whole one. Lefty3213. Now there's a man that was so very nice to me at Aquashella. It's about time that we met in person. Audio stop. Oh, don't say that. Okay, hold on. Audio input capture. Check. Is it working? Are we working? Working. Audio input capture 1. Yeah, I think that right there. I hear audio still. All right, cool. I did. That you good? Never mind. All right, let me turn it down because I talk loud. I hear everything. Audio good. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I thought I was streaming. I was sitting here for almost 50 minutes. Thought I was streaming. I sat down. Everybody's like, did he forget about us or something? What's going on? So it said I was live on Streamlabs, but I guess I wasn't. But again, yeah, at Aquashella, I don't think I mentioned it. Probably because I was super tired when I did the video, but I got to meet Lefty3213A. Excuse me, one of my subscribers, shrimp member, family member. He customer. But it was it was really cool. Because I never saw him on, the live streams or anything like that. So it was cool to see somebody that I've never saw before. So sorry if I'm way down here. Let me move that. So GBP's Aquariums, welcome. But yeah, can't say enough about everybody I met at Aquacell. It was super, super cool. I don't want to get into it and be all boring and everything, but hopefully a lot of really good friendships that I made. Instead of just seeing people on the camera, I got to see people in person. I thought that was super, super cool. You know, I was trying to say before, it's nobody had a stuck up attitude. Nobody thought they were too good for anybody, blah, 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 this and that. They were incredible. You ask them to do something and their eyes lit up and they'd run over and do whatever you asked. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't ask for nicer people. We do now have a fish tube. Fish tube shirt. I believe, was it KG? It was KG or Premier. No, I think it was Mr. KG Tropicals gave me this shirt. I came walking up. I don't think it's because I was too special. It's just because I'm a real big dude. And it fits me. So, Barris Eisler, hello, hi, good night. Well, okay, thank you for stopping in. Please hit that thumbs up. If you had not hit it yet, I appreciate it very much. And if you know anyone that wants to come hang out, let them know. Please share the stream so maybe we can bump this bad boy up. Yeah, I was on here. Still in ya. It is still in ya. What's going on? I was on here and thought that I was rolling, talking to myself for almost an hour. Look at that. So we won't be doing that no more. So, okay. So we cleaned this one tank. I put some no planaria in there. Some planaria come up. And I was talking about how it's hard, to get rid of them 100%. If you see up at the top, my 1/4 inch water is coming from like 70 feet from over there. So I pump it right out of the tub and I pump it from the pump right into a 1/4 inch line. So it doesn't come out real fast. It's a slow roll because it has to come so far. And we got this tank. We remineralized the water over there because this is not a top off. Whenever I do the algae and stuff, it's a water change. I have the front tank being filled up with just plain RO. So here we are. But these are the red steels. These were bought by Dan Slee, sent to me to breed. He didn't have the room at the time, so they bred a couple times. Now they bred again. So once these babies, a few weeks down the road, look really good, we're going to send them, package them up and send them to them. And then we'll go from there. So it doesn't seem like I'm trying to keep them. They were just, they're a different shrimp. Some shrimp are bred in certain type waters. Some shrimp like certain type stuff. Well, I can breed about anything. People send me, high grade, expensive shrimps, ask me to breed them. I say okay. But you have to find that sweet spot. The sweet spot can't be it can't be found overnight. I mean, if you get them and you put them in water and they're doing really good, then okay, great. But if they don't like the water that they're in, you got to tweak it to where they're happy. So without further ado, let's scoot over to this thing. Oh, so also, there's the green beans that I put in there. I put one little piece of green bean in there. And they're just all over it. Because, see, the water change is done. Oops, sorry. The water change is done, so now they're going to come out and eat. There's a lot of planaria in there, boy. Woo! All right. I'm not big on, buying this and that to kill it. I just use the no planaria. The Panicure C, I used to use that a lot. When I would see them, and it worked really good. It's just, I was able to get this no planaria, so I started using it. I can't say that one's better than the other because I don't know. So let me move my ugly butt to the other side. Oops, not that. All right. All right, so it's this tank, almost centered. Tater salad, what up? Bob Moss, what up? Hoping my viewers pop over here. Gonna lurk and try to have a nap. All right. Hey, I hope they do too. Thanks for coming in, Bob. Good to see you, brother. I like all your new hookups over there. I really like how you treated yourself to a microphone and stuff when you hit 1,000. So congrats. It's good to see that. But it's good to see you're doing live streams now. That's pretty cool. I actually was on your side. I started this a while ago to get a bunch of tanks cleaning in here, and it wasn't even streaming. So, boy, did I screw up. Yeah, hey, much love from over here. Like I said, that's why I told everybody to go see it because I think you're a really good channel. You're funny, so it's worth Hey, somebody's got to get to 1,000 first, right? And look, I'm old, so you're younger. You get up to the top quicker. So, but good going, good going. Yeah, I like the microphone thing. I don't know. It's really weird. Because you change it up. I was so used to the old thing, how you sat in front of the shelving unit, and now all of a sudden you're at you got a whole office. You're like Howard Stern now. You're big timing now. So I got to get used to it. But yeah, I like the mic. You sound really good. It looks really good. It looks really bright, clean, and everything like that. So yeah, glad to see it. But hey, I like seeing my boy Tater Salad up in here. How are you doing, sir? How's everything going over there in the beautiful country you live in? I mean, it's God, what was that movie? We just watched Ragnarok. I think that was videoed over by you, wasn't it, Tater Salad? But that was an incredible TV show. Yes, sir. What's it? Memer. LOL. Get all the youngins. Hey, whatever you got to do, brother. Whatever you got to do, right? It's all about getting subscribers and teaching people. So I mean, anybody gets subscribers, but like we know, if they're not tuning in and watching the YouTube's not really paying attention to it. The office rearranged for my own happiness is becoming a hassle to work. Oh, that's your office. Oh, very nice, very nice. That's good to see. That's part of code. That's part of code. All right, so we're gonna jump down here. Now this is a boa tank. Don't get upset that I don't think I can angle this one, so I have to bend it down. But I'm not big on taking out. Look at it. Oh god, you guys can't see it. Shrimp right there, huge. But here, let me take the phone out of here and see if we can film it like this. And there's babies everywhere. There's babies so small in here, I can't even see them. Look at them. Very hard to see. So I have to be very careful when working in this tank. I do not want to get crucified by Robbie Chan. I don't want any of that Taiwanese stuff coming over here and taking me out. He entrusts me with his shrimp, so So again, here we go. It's tank's got the hair algae in it. It's got a case of the hair algae. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna come up here. We have our table already. But over here, we have to shut the water off on the tank that we're filling up. She's filled to the top. So for right now, we'll shut this off until we're good over there. Well, actually, I mean, no, this is just top off. This don't need anything. All right, so we'll roll the table on down. Now we already scraped it, as I told you earlier. I scraped the one tank. I scraped this one too, and it's to get those little algae, I don't know, the growths off the glass. And I just keep it stored up here on top of the Solawasi tank, out of the way. And here's the thing is, not for nothing, but, you know, when you have a lot to do, I see, you know, a lot of people got a lot of stuff. Even some people that have a little stuff, you know, sometimes you go, oh my gosh, really, I have to do water changes, or oh, I got algae, or. But the thing is do like, you know, what I'm doing. You know, come in here, do a tank or two a day. Your problem tanks, like your tanks that have algae or, you know, anything. If the plants aren't growing right, you know, you want to flip the Sawasha tank around, stir it up, get all the gunk out of it and everything. And, you know, don't take on so much in a day. Don't get stressed out. Don't get overwhelmed. That's the big thing is becoming overwhelmed with so much to where you might start to you know, lose interest or get upset with it, or, you know, just be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. You know, so just, you know, do it little at a time. A little goes a long way. You don't need to do so much. I used to, at times I'll come down here and I'll do a whole wall in a day, and then I'll do the wall in the other day, the next day. But with working so much, you know, like I'm starting to do again, it's to me there's no need for it. You know, I just come in, pick my little tanks that I think they need a water change, top off some others, and that's it. That way I'm not getting burnt out, and I'm not like getting stressed. And so, you know, it is what it is, like that. So all right, so on to tank 2. Now our main goal here again is we're going to take out a little water. Since my RO is running over there, I can't really go over there. Here, let me change this camera. Let me lift it up a little. I can't really go over there and, you know, shut it off because it's pumping into the drum over there. So, I mean, I can. I did it earlier, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to stop it. So just come over here, take our trusty water hose, start siphoning. See, the thing is I don't really try to siphon too much. I'm just getting water out, but hey, if I can siphon some algae out, I will. Now, like I said, I have to be careful because of the babies in here. I have to watch what I'm doing, you know, and stuff like that. I only need, you know, a few inches in the bucket. Now, the bucket is, these are like my favorite buckets due to the fact that when you have a shrimp tank, you know, you really don't want to take out a lot. So I think this is a 2-gallon from Home Depot. You know, these are perfect. Now, here's the other one I have is from Ace Hardware. The reason I like this is because it has measurements on it. So if you take out, like, let's say 6 liters, 192 ounces, whatever you want, gallons, liters, they got it, gallons, everything. You can put the exact amount in it. So let's say you take out 6 liters and you got to go somewhere and you fill this sucker up with 6 liters of RO. You can put it up there, hook a tube to it, put it on drip mode, and walk away and come back 10 hours later and it won't overflow. That way there's no guessing game of, oh my gosh, how much did I take out? You know, this and that. So it really helps out. So if you can get a bucket with measurements on it, it's a lifesaver. And it can be a lake saver too, so you don't make any lakes. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here like the other one. I'm going to pull out let's check now there's baby shrimps all over. So, and there's a pregnant female, it looks like down here also. So you don't want to jostle her around too much. Well, let's get this. Make sure there's no babies on it. I roll it. There goes one. But I don't bang it too hard because, oh, there goes two. Do you guys see that? I don't want to bang it too hard for one. I don't want to hurt anything. And two, I don't want to squeeze the gunk out that's in this back into the tank. So, excuse me. Very congested. All right. Wow. Dirty, dirty. Yeah, it's very good to see that that the filters are working so good. Like I said, these filters are very large. These are made for 55 gallon up to a 55 gallon tank. These aren't the little 10 gallons. I have those in these two 5-gallon tanks and around the corner. But these tanks, I wanted to be able to hold a lot of bacteria in the filter pad. So I went, with the larger dual sponge filter for my. And that's what I sell. So if you want to buy a dual sponge filter, just know that they're for the ones that are up to a 55 gallon. Now look, I'm a big guy, so my hands, it's taller than a pop can. Put it that way. So let's get the other one out. That mama's on the bottom of this one, and she got a baby on her. Something I don't know. There's some babies there. See, my thing, I don't ever want to hurt a shrimp. I mean, but here's the other thing. Two of these shrimp could be more. They could be more than what I make in a week. Because these are, like I said, these are Robbie Chan's. Some of his special genes that he's worked on for a long time, and he sent them to me for one to sell, to breed them and sell, but two to try to make a few tanks of them. So if his tank ever crashed, he wouldn't be without the gene anymore. Plus, it's not a bad idea when you buy shrimps that cost a lot of money. Instead of selling them off immediately, save some and start breeding them. Because look, if you, let's say spend whatever, let's say you spend $20 a shrimp, and you're going to sell them for, let's say $60 or something, or what have you. If you breed them yourself, then, you'll have for a long time. It's kind of that story about, giving a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he could eat for a week. Or, eat forever, whatever. I don't know exactly how it goes, but I know the understanding to it. So, it's kind of like, if we breed the shrimp instead of just getting them and selling them, we can do a lot more with it. So, again, here I am. I'm not bouncing, but I'm moving the Washington around quite a bit due to the fact that I want the plant to bounce around some, because I want the detritus and the old food and stuff. I want it to come out. If you can see this, you just spin it around like you're eating spaghetti. Spaghetti Betty. We use this big brush. Alright, we'll pull it out. Make sure there's no shrimpies on it. Time to come off. Pull it up here, roll it around. Like you're making cotton candy at the carnival. And rinse her off. And then you can come in with the backside, the handle part of it. This is how you get your Washington to grow really good too. and a big reason why hair algae grows in a tank is because the plant's not growing like it should, and so the algae starts. I had to watch that. I've seen that little baby. The algae starts and it starts to choke out the plant. And then when the plant starts getting choked out, then the algae starts to take over. And then next thing you know, you have a tank full of algae and your plants are starting to brown. They're losing all their strength because the algae's eating everything out of the water column. So if you fluff your subwashington, not breaking it, moving around. Gosh, the babies in there are so small. I think we'll just come over here one time and then that's it. But I find that when I move it, it gets all the crap out of there. They can still eat, but it makes for a cleaner tank. I don't know the exact word I'm looking for, but let me tell you this: I had a crash one time, and kind of a crash, and somebody put me up on the dirty subwashington. They said, you need to clean your subwashington because it holds, excuse me, it holds so much junk that it could create an ammonia spike. So I could show you a tank here in a couple seconds that it's so full of subwashington that, my tanks, I wanted every Caradina tank to be full of subwashington and nothing else. And I'm getting to that point now. My subwashington is really growing and I'm doing good. So now, since I stirred it up, I want to hurry up, get my hose, and I want to siphon the gunk out. Now I could take my hose also. I could bump it around. Look, there's somebody shed. So we're gonna have more babies soon. But there we go. Now I have all this hair algae blowing around in the water column. Let's come through here. And the shrimps are so small, all I have to do is look in the bucket and see if I sucked up any. Let me put my glasses on, it probably help. See this hair algae over here, see it just sticks to the glass, so it's okay, that's enough. Don't want to take out too much, because if you take out too much, then it can change the parameters of your tank, and that's what shocks the shrimp. It's not water changes. In my opinion, it's not. Speed of a water change is important, but there's one. If you're putting in the same temperature, same TDS, you'll be fine. You don't have to go at half a knot, or super, super slow. But what you have to do is not too much, because that's what causes problems with the tank. Like if you take out 60% of the water, now you only have 40% of the water that's healthy to the tank that the shrimps are used to. So that makes for an uncomfortable spot. So here, all I do is turn the valve on, and now my RO water is running in. My remineralized water. We have no shrimpies in the bucket. And so now that I stirred this up, the subwashington will start to really kick in. I'll show you this tank over here in a second. This subwashington is like looks like a big, huge watermelon. There's only a few tanks that do the hair algae, and what it was is these windows were open. It caused all this, so what I'm trying to do is combat it, and do water changes and stuff. Take my time with it. I'm not dying. I don't have 2 days to live. My shrimp ain't dying, so let me dump this, and I'll come right back. All right. So uh, this tank is just packed full of babies. Oh, so now my brush is clean. You know, everything's clean. I just come over here, hang it up, and I just leave it hang. It's kind of the only thing I use that really sweet brush for. I used to do pipes with, clean pipes with it. Yeah, but it's pretty, it's soft. So I wanted to use a more firmer. I got all sorts of them, but so all right, we'll put a little piece of green bean in here. It's kind of like a treat for them, And there's so many babies, so we'll put a good sized one in here. And now when you put food in there, hopefully it goes to the bottom. But they should attack this. Let me get you guys closer on there so you guys can see the quality of the shrimps. Hopefully the algae doesn't make it real crappy photo or video. See if I can zoom us in here so we can see this. Like the one that's on it right now is it's one of my favorites. It's a nice snowflake. You're not gonna be able to see it, are you? Yeah, it's just crap. You see that because it's zooming so close. It's not the phone itself. Hold on, doing it. So it's a pretty poor picture. Hold on, let me change this. Hold on. Do. I have to get better equipment. My equipment's it's but it ain't If you know what I mean. It's but it just ain't All right, here we go. Here you go. All right. So here's a tank with. See, look, just so much. The algae's crazy, but there's a nice. If it stops bouncing, sorry about that all. So, it's not going to come in perfect because this is going through an app on my computer, but you guys can kind of get an understanding. You know, so you see a snowflake way back there in the back. I can't get the phone. The phone won't do it through this app. But, oh, wait, maybe it will. Oh, okay, that looks pretty good. See that snowflake in the back? To me, that's cat's meow. Love it to death. It's just a beautiful, beautiful shrimp, and that's what I'm working on. Is getting, like, you see, like up my nostrils. That's what I'm working on for all of us here is to get these shrimp. Because it's like once they start having all these babies in here, then I'm gonna be able to separate snowflakes, boas, this, that, and the other, and I'll be able to start, doing tanks, making different types of tanks. I know it sounds weird, but I'm trying to touch this thing to make it better, and it's not working so much. Hold on. Is that hold on. Let me back this up, see if we can see some more babies. Yeah, that'll do. I'm sorry about it bouncing. You guys know me, my shakes or something. I'm reaching up, trying to touch the screen. The app kind of, I don't know. I'm not going to complain. It does what I want it to do, but it could have a better photo. So bedtime here in Denmark. Later, shrimp nerds. Hey, thanks so much. I'm sure he's gone. Chubby Guppy, what up? Tea and Aqua. I'll be lurking while mowing before it rains. Oh, beat that rain, big boy. 6 months and I have 2 lava rocks carpeted with half inch of subwash tan, maybe 4 square inches. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know, mice or something. You know, 1 minute you have a little itty bitty bit. Next thing you know, you got monsters. It'll take off. If it's happy, it'll take off and it'll do its own thing. So it'll do its own thing. Angel hair, angel pasta, yum. Lefty's gone. I gotta go check on dinner. Be right back, y'all. Okay. I always go with the white bucket or color contrast in your baby shrimps. You are correct, Chubby Guppy. That's how I just caught that one. Hello, Patty's Petite Tank. Sorry about earlier stream. I did not know it said I was live. I was talking to myself for 48 dang minutes. How you like that? How you like me now? I don't know who is you talking to. Hell if I know. Somebody I thought wanted to listen. There we go. All right. Just see a bunch of babies. Yeah, white buckets are great. The only thing I use for like orange is doing large water changes out of the fish tanks. Bob Moss says, okay, nap time. Good night, buddy. Good night. Come on, man. You know Denmark. Yeah, Denmark. Love Denmark. Denmark rocks. Denmark is sweet. Boy, look at everybody in here. Oh, Rico Stan. Look at big fellas in here. Hey, the stream was shared out. Luckily, because YouTube unsubbed me. What? Really? Well, that sucks. Yeah, for some reason, it's like today. I'm not saying people don't unsub, but every once in a while, I lose like 1 or 2. And then like 5 days later, it'll jump up like 11. You know, it's really weird. Isn't this a terrible picture? I just want you guys to see all the babies and stuff. The high quality H2O. Yes, that Jimmy Squirms. Oh, Sabas Tang. Yep. But thank you for coming in, Rico. I really like your channel. All that you're doing these days. I was actually watching you on my way home from work. I was like, oh crap, I gotta get me something in the daytime here. Let me go home and clean a couple tanks. I just gotta get this out of my way. Look at that stuff is just floating right in my face, right? Is it is it trying to give me thinking I won't come get it? Watch this. Come in with a different brush. I have a smaller brush. Don't worry, guys. I ain't coming to get you. Just trying to roll some spaghetti, baby. Roll some beautiful bean footage. Yeah, there's hair algae everywhere here. But the thing is you don't want to go too fast. You know, you don't want to do too much at once. So I don't want to, tear this tank up and have it all over the place. I'll do some this week. I'll do some next week, maybe a little later, but stuff like that, you don't want to, it's not like a fish tank where you can do a lot at once. You got to do a little at a time. Horrible. Oh, there we go. All right. Alex Anderson, welcome. It's like Cloverfield movie. What Carradina shrimp are available right now? I have a lot. I have extreme red King Kongs, red bolts, snow whites, black King Kong shadows, blue bolts, galaxy red fish bones, red King Kongs, orange eye royal blue tiger, um, orange eye caridina, Soloace, orange eye yellow King Kongs, blue steel, um, my black King Kong orcas, my orange eye blue tiger, uh, my crystal red PRL mix, my orange eyed red devils, uh, the dragon blood blues. I have red pintos, um, fancy red tigers. I believe the Dancing Man just had babies. I got more Galaxy Red. I got Extreme Blue Bolts, Extreme Black King Kong. What is this? The Crystals had Black Pinto Mix, Red Dragon. The Red Dragons are the Red Calcio, the Black or Crystal Blacks. The Black Dragons down there, the Black Calcio, they haven't had their babies yet. I don't think the Purple Metallics have had theirs yet, but so that's what we got hanging out right now. A ton of stiz up. All right, let's jump from here. Bye, guys. You're so beautiful. All right, see if we can see anything over here. So this is Black King Kong Shadow Tank that I have. Look at some Washington. Doesn't even know what hair algae is. It's perfection. And that whole big, huge football thing, and all the way in the back on the filter pads and everything, covered with Black King Kong shadows. And then, some blue bolts that come out when they have babies and stuff. What is this? Menards has a great selection of semi-clear white buckets with graduated sides, with all the different measurements coming really handy. Yes. Thank you for that. Yeah, Menards, okay. I really need to try some Sawash Tank. It's never available locally, though. Sawash I can't remember where I got it from. I was actually, when I was talking to LRB at Aquashella, he was actually, I was showing him my phone. I was showing him pictures. I take a shrimp, shrimp that I have and stuff. And I was like, hey, you want to see something cool? He's like, yeah. So I showed him a picture of the moon. And he's like, wow, is that the moon? Like it's not. And I was like, yeah, you like that? I said, look, you could see the moon, the outer edge, everything, all the divots and everything. You see it all. He's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I said, yeah, my 9-year-old took it with my phone. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, he went outside and took pictures of the moon. He's like, with your phone? I was like, yeah. So it's like something that he's wanted for like the longest time. He said that he's trying to take so many pictures of the moon, blah, 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 and he's like, it's kind of what I'm looking for. And so he wrote down the name of it and stuff. But works very well. But yeah, that was another cool thing, is hanging out with. But it was like, oh, you dirty dog, you want to tank it? Hold on, I'm gonna remember why I brought that up. I said, oh, there's my jam. Oh, but yeah, I didn't. I can't remember where I got subwash tank. Oh, that's why I brought up the LRB thing. And I told LRB, every picture I showed him, the tanks are full of subwash tank. I said, yeah, I got so much subwash tank. He's like, you do? I was like, well, I got 60, let's say probably 60 tanks packed full of it. He's like, you're kidding me. I said, no, why? I said, you need some? I'll send you some. He's like, no, I got a bunch of people always asking me for it. He's like, I'll start sending them your way. So, okay, thank you. That says, I really need to try some. Yeah, hey, it's easy. Like they say, the best thing to do is drop it in the tank and just let it blow wherever it goes and leave it alone. I mean, this subwash tank right here is real tight. I fluffed it up, pulled it out from underneath the filter, the dual sponge filter, fluffed it up, and it just does it itself, man. And look, you just see the shrimps just come out of it. It's just they're in and out, in and out. All they do is eat, 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 eat. You don't even really have to feed the tank. I mean, if I took the subwash tank out, got all the shrimps out, you guys would crap your pants realizing how many shrimp are in there. I'm going to need some new shrimp. So for the tank, I want an aqua shell. Yeah, that's your dirty dog. Congrats. I wish I wanted a tank. I mean, not like I need another one, but still, I like winning stuff. I want $100 gift card to, what is it? What is it? Eyeball Aquatics store there. Aquarium. No. Aquatic. Oh, here, I got it right over here. Aquatic Arts. That's it. Yep. And I'm thinking about doing shell dwellers. They have those God, those one, I can't remember the name of them. Something gold or something. They're sweet. They're like almost $28 a fish. So I get a whole 3 fish for $80 and some change, and the rest would be shipping it. I started mine, left it off a few pieces I got with shrimp were. Yeah, that's how you started off. Like I said, I can't remember where I got mine, but I think I might have started it off with a shrimp order too, and I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. None of those got it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 32, 33, 34. 34 tanks with some oxetane, so probably from one little AB piece. Are those bottle brushes? Yeah, yep. My buddy sells them at a store, but it just depends on what size you need for what tank. But when I do the hair algae, I use the really big brush and twist it around and pull it out. So, it looks like we got about 10 minutes left. Oh wow, that is a lot. I'll message you later. Okay. Looked like it. I use a chopstick and twirl like cotton candy. Yeah, well, you got someone to teach you how to use chopsticks, son. Yeah, Lucas is a great guy. Yeah, Siri hates me today. Yeah, that was a big thing that I learned the other day when I was at Aquacella is you see people on here and on a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't know. I was really nervous going there, meeting them, all this stuff. I just prayed that that I did make it idiot out of myself and stuff like that. But I'm just nervous meeting people, and they just made it like, like we knew each other for quite some time. It was no big deal. We had great conversation. It was a lot of fun. Um, but seeing people that were so nice and I got along with so well, yeah, it made it to where I could go. I could go back anytime and know I'd have a good time. So yeah, it was. I don't think I met one person there that was even boring. I mean, there wasn't anything there that was boring. Uh, Maybe the little 50, 60-foot walk from the front door to the doors where you walk into the show. That was probably boring because it was just, there was nothing there. But when you walked in, it was super cool. But yeah, it was. I had a blast. So yeah, it's like I got my Aquacella shirts. I got my fish tube shirt. It's. I'm very. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm happy with everyone I met and how respectful they are. It's just a big deal to see people that you kind of you respect as a person, and then you go to meet them and they respect you just the same. So it was an honor to meet everyone that I met. It really, really was. It was just I wish I made a better imprint on some because it was like what was it? Well, it was probably like probably KG Tropicals and his wife, and then Primetime Aquatics and his wife. I was trying to get the shirt filled, with all the signatures so fast. It wasn't like I wasn't disrespectful, but I just felt like I could have probably introduced myself better to maybe like their better halves and stuff like that. Instead of, but they're super nice. Hey, can you sign the shirt by where your husband signed it? And they would make jokes like the shirt won't be worth as much now that they signed it. Stuff like that. But I think, I could have done better. But it was my nerves. I didn't do videos. I took some pictures and stuff, but I didn't take a lot of videos because it was like, meeting everybody for the first time was, for me, excuse me, stressful. But it was a happy stress. It wasn't, it's nerves, a lot of nerves. Like, doing anything, going in front of 100 people and giving a speech. I was that nervous. But they made me feel very comfortable in the long run doing it. So yeah, I had a blast. But I don't know. We'll see if we're gonna go to. I don't know how we would make it to the one in Texas, but not Orlando. Yeah, Texas. I believe it's Texas. But yeah, if we can make it, I don't know. Maybe we'll go. I don't know how it would happen, but who knows? I made it to this one for one day, so it was worth the drive. I drove, almost, let's say 5 hours, stayed for 7, drove 5 hours back. So yeah, it was sweet. Looks like a lot of fun. Plan to be there next year. Yeah, it's if I don't go to this next one, I'll do the same. I won't go to the Florida one. I'll just set it up for a bigger Chicago. I like Chicago. I like the look of Chicago. I like, a lot of stuff. A lot of big movies were made in Chicago. A lot of cool stuff comes from Chicago. There's, if you don't look at the negative that most cities have, a lot of cities have. Well, I shouldn't say most, but a lot of cities have negatives. If you look past all that, you can actually, have a blast. And you're so far north. It was just super cool. It was big timing. I liked it. Super safe, felt great. It was just super cool. So, A giant bean. Yes. Yes. Yeah, but that's the wash tank. There's probably I don't know, maybe 2 pounds. That's a lot. And it's a 10-gallon tank, and it's probably 5 inches from the front of the tank to all the way back, laying on top of the dual sponge filter. And look, it's as wide as a 10-gallon, growing up the wall. So, and then right next to it, this tank here that you see, that's my Snow White tank, and it's full of tank. It's got a little hair algae in it, not the worst, but it's got some. But changing my lights up like I did, getting rid of a bunch of them. And look, I'm lighting these up with one light when I had 3 lights up there. So, and that sucker's bright as can be. So, yeah, just change your lights, and take your time with it. It doesn't have to be a big explosion of taking hair algae out all at once. So, you take your time with it, do it over, a month or something, and as your plants, even if you have plants and not moss, as your plants start to get strong again, as you're pulling it out, the plants will start to suck up everything out of the water, and it'll start to kill the hair algae, so the slimy stuff. But yeah, it'll start to twirl up, like mine starts to twirl up when it starts to get weak. And then you can just reach in there, grab it, pull it out. But that's the easiest way with water changes, is a manual removal. I don't use anything to kill it. Like I said, I don't put anything in my tanks. All this green suboxone, all my mosses, everything. My boost, I don't add nothing to the tank. Nothing at all. Of course, I went to Chicago a while back with my wife, and they had the bean wrapped in plastic and scaffolding. No bean picks. The bean wrapped in plastic and scaffolding. Giant bean. How long ago did you go to Chicago? Yeah, I was, the last time I was at Chicago, I was probably 21, I think. Went there for a job I went to like college courses for a job. So I was there for a week. They sent me there. It was 98. Was it 98? 97? 97, 98 time, back when the Red Wings won the Stanley Cup. They were actually playing again. So I think it was 98. Just going into 98. Because I remember I was going to the bars out there to watch the hockey game. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Best thing for algae issues is a brush and some elbow grease. Yep. It's been several years, maybe 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I just take it out normal, and then I get tanks like this, to where, you take it out, and then all of a sudden the plant just starts to take over, and everything in the tank, dies off, and all your plants take off, and do super good. Your tank's super healthy, and you're good to go. So where are we at? 58 minutes. All right, we're going to cut it off here. My water's filled to the top almost. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for hopping in here, and to my moderators for helping me out this whole stream. Sorry about the other one that worked like crap. It said it was streamed, but it didn't. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out, watching me do this. Hopefully it helps some people with some hair algae issues that they may have. And if you would please hit that thumbs up, the like button, and hit subscribe, it would be very helpful to us. We appreciate it very much. And yes, thank you for coming and hanging out. And we appreciate every one of you. So I hope to see you guys soon. Maybe tomorrow's Friday, so I'll get out a little early because I get to go pick up the checks tomorrow. So maybe I'll hop on here tomorrow if I got anything cool to share with you guys. And maybe we can do something together again, and spend some time together. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And see you soon. And from Detroit, stay safe, stay shrimpy, and remember when you're doing your water changes, spit, don't swallow, because it tastes like dog doo doo. All right, everybody. Peace out. Take